There's this issue which I cannot per se make one because sometimes we are lawyer ni penny to say me you be a society na give what you be a you go on social media and you have some, with due respect, uninformed ones. Obiri Boahen, Dormaahene, Obiri Boahen. I have many not Dormaahene problem be a baby. Many ninja problem baby ada. Many ninja problem baby ada. Many why me papa pada. Me papa. And no under no circumstance what is a makaseti or hinibita me Obiri Boahen. Men kasentia or hinibiata. That. And that I will call them uninformed. I will call them uninformed. I'm sorry for my description. I say that those who are exhibiting their naivety and ignorance, they should stop. Naivety and ignorance, they should stop. I'm repeating it. This naivety and ignorance, they should stop. The last time I met the Dormaahene at the airport, because one fat bag na mamia, or the senior from senior and law. Now, one fat bag na mamma, no one fat man, I can't tell so. Yeah, I'm older than you, but Madam Man, we said, mine and oh, corner who could tell back. Mammy, oh, not Nigeria. Not Nigeria. And people were very much obvious about us, Mammy, and I say, me, man, Hennebag, Yaja, but you remember when you know, Cassassin. No, and I don't think so. We better me share or he be Wagana. Beka chiro say oni Obiri Boahen wo ntokwa and Obiri Boahen ka setiam. And see that. Please stop exhibiting your ignorance and naivety and learn. Munsia, munsia. The ignorance is too much. The ignorance is too much. Recently, somebody sent a message. Na obononi no. Abonofo ye chichira no osano. That was the statement in me. Na obononi abonofo ye chichira no osano. Vambufi, but I calm down. Yes, brother. It is so exhibiting the person's ignorance. Now, what Bruni? Abron for your chichera. When I Bruni, when I am Bruni, Abron for the chichera and I am for. The ignorance is too much. You don't need to go to school, do baby and sana. You shut off your ignorance. Any school. The region over there, the Bono region, I've been saying it, it doesn't belong to what paramounts to. Ompensia, ompentie, ompensia, ompentie, ntie. And I am African. Region I from Bono region. Region I from Bono Isino. Region I from Ahafuno. Region I from Asantino. Region I from Eastern region. Region I from Western region. Region I from Western North. Region I from Central. Region I from Greater Accra. Region I from Volta. Region I from Savannah. Region I from Northern. Region I from Oti. Region I from Northeast. Region I from Upper East. Region I from Upper West. Nipa wo nara. You cannot say Nipa wo region we na from one place. The ignorance is too much and people should stop. Come to me, get to me, explain. I will explain things to you. Come to me. Region na ya fra no bono region no. Ni ofre brekum no. Oni nsiatra ni no mfiri ba bi kro. They have nothing in common. Baby are free, common, different. Brekum ni nsiatra ni free, different. Ni omo nanam free different. Time a omo betena ho different. Just that they are in the Bunu region. That is all. Japakrom Drobo different. The two, they are in the Bunu region. Baby are free different. Time a omo betena ho different. Omo nanam ni free different. Wamuni ya wamusubai different. So what is it the ignorance? I'm repeating it without the slightest reservation. The ignorance, the exhibition of ignorance and naivety, too much. Adjustment. Why? I'm a little peeved. Why? Because look, even let's come to Ashanti. People will not take Onyada Jin na ya wonka bi maye na wonka bi maye no wo ye hwane ni na menka bi ma ana maye mfumso maye bi mfumso ana ba me sane ma bi so wona Ashanti abakosem pa o hia fomenani ayase dompo ase obo ase akokyere abedwam Brojusanko. He will tell you something adansini. He will tell you say, I am in the Ashanti region, but me adansini. No, why don't we learn from some people? We need to learn from some people. And some of you should learn from some people. She be free up. Or she am the Ashanti region. Yahina was really a tomb for Asante Hene. But me are dancing. You come to Amfimfina Kumase, or me a Kwamaini. But I'm in Ashanti region. Me a Santini. Me can't be sassing Bosaminanam, Pane, or say to the second. I'm penning and pat. No, and the Dancino will not fight with the Kwamani on in Ninatem, on Cassentiano, the bachelor about, hey, Minam which bachelor about Cosempano. We are in the same Ashanti region. Kosuro, Mampo, Kumau, but I me Ashanti region. Mampo, and Obiri Boahen. Echo, Efeyasi. Mampong, Tribu Akodia, Yakunudia, Echo, the me sectionary. Be a crowd where American and Nakran, Binum take that. I don't take that. Me sectionary. So every night something here, your minimum podio, Binum crowd, your have a minim. Or me a dance, me a quamai, me a secretary. Yen na ya hene na something no otumfo. There is nothing wrong. There is nothing wrong. You know? So I don't get it. I don't consunyane domase mi krom sunyane domase. Wanyo bi pa ontimi nkyira wo hu hia. Ba warrior from 1900 ba 1900 crase. Around 1960 or 1850 ba warrior. Domase number 2. Na kwanya dini ade awia panin stew anabosom Christu. Domase number 1 or the antepimbu says to. Uko domase me tell say nan kura no kura baba bebre ontum ba ware ba wo ba nyi me maame free number 1 mpapa free number 2 me maame free number 1 me papa free number 2 ba woman number 2 me tra ya number 2 me nyine ya number 2 mabusia fie wo number 1 me fie masisi nyina wo number 2 Obiri Boahen. And the number 2 people Bantam. They are different from number one. So do you want me to sit here? Na me nkasa. Me fi Dormaahene. Dormaahene is in the Bono region. Now Dormaahene number one, I was switching number two. And now number two, I was switching number one. Is there any sense in that? Yes, I do. Does it make sense? Huh? No, everyone, no, everyone, no, Dormaahene. What is a Macasetia? Dormaahene. And you know, because no, everyone, other, but Abu Dormaahene as I see Abu no. Me. I want it to be on the record, say, me Obiri Boahen. And in 2009-2010, medical court wa ama ene, oko abisim, koto krum, new doma, akwa chara, betete, nsase no tono, enye lands commission, men am the court. I Obiri Boahen. I Obiri Boahen. Nyose obuan, onfo in, onfo mra TikTok, so Obiri Boahen si obuwa. I, me Obiri Boahen, I Obiri Boahen. Eric Opoku was then the regional minister. We met with Lands Commission officials. I'm saying introduction. Another man introducing me lawyer no Obiri Boahen. My son your client lawyer relationship in Kenya, some mechanisms. But I think that the ugly noise and the unnecessary noise, are too much. The ugly noise and the unnecessary noise. People should shut up their ignorance and learn and study. So you want me to say, Bono region should be under one paramoency? Does it make sense? Does it make sense? If a Okonfonoche and Oseti to the first in 1699, 1700, Atimi, Aka, Babo Hamina, Bomaya, and Santamania. And they are proud of it. Do you want me to say, sir, offense to me in cancer, which I say? Then I may be wrong because I've read the history book. They all agreed. Omonina to us, get to 1700, 1699, 1700. Say, you better try more. You be a chubby. Man, I am for never be a chubby. No more than it. Conformity the young and command. And since 1700 to today, Hena ba kopa na wo the whole asante mane. So we are such a new. So we are dance yo. So we are kwaman yo. So we are hinyo. Hena ba kopa. That is their history. That has been their history. Can I rewrite history? Can I change history? Can I alter history? Look, another ignorance. If you go to Mount Kango, Mami Mount, Brunoa, Minko, Brunoa. The Babinina Nano Obe Shai to Asante. He has nothing in common with the Bandani. Bana Fonko, the baby Fonko. They are all in the Bono region. Obia Bakosamko, Obia Nanamko. If you want to know something in common, the baby Fono Ekoboa Sante in the 1806 war. Bana Foko Boa Sante in 1806 war. And then one line. But the baby Nishabana Niase. And you don't expect the baby or Brempono or Mesha Banama Yanase. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Menje, I want baby. Do you say, sir, the baby Abaya Brempoa, Menje so, Uncle Sha, the baby Ase, and I Menje, doesn't make sense. Why are people not learning? Now, TikTok, man, I'm that under everywhere, I mean, how? How? Mama regions, no, I mean, we are Western region. No, Western North. No, let's go to Afu. Afu the whole Afu, no, say, Asante Hinase. Perhaps the only controversy is Boma. Now, nobody Boahen, no. Boma is known to be the new first tool of Dormaahene. Boma wa Hafu, Boma, ewo Hafu region, Boma, ewo Hafu region. Good. So I have a region for fraud. And I bring a region for fraud. No for the ignorant ones. No. When you are the is as hey, na say I can do na mantam, dear and mantam dear. I don't know Boma, ewo Doma. Have you studied that? What happened? And you just get up in the morning, no one saw yes, so no Obiri Boahen, no. I know all these things because me pay kane. Don't me Gana hapa no, abako sempa no. No, I'm throwing the challenge. As you can see, Eben Boma, as you can see, our half region, Eben Boma, as you can see, your shim for dia. Eti na anu ada otu for two oshim hine no. As you can see, here now we are ache mo kano mog. Where the kurasi for ye kano mo chere and a fridge no. As you can see, here now watch fridge mug or mo chere no for about 5-6 years no. So see how about two oshim hine no. Enche. I mean, why? Ubi sami amateur say, oh, as you can see here oshim. And therefore, as you can see here now we as I said, Oshimihine, and a woman share, other boss at Tinamani. Oshimihine, now I am in Subani be away. And you want to me, my boy, you know, as you can see for no royal, and to me, yes, you can see in a year. And this is a no. Now, no joy as I think to Oshimihino. For suddenly, and so and come, and you have to back one and feel me. As you can see in our uno or Umbana ye. These are hard facts. History. What problem is it? Go to Western North. Western North, and for the whole Western North, because I hear about one say. Why? Because woman says so pan. Such a form come. Now, then, I was a force of being war at Western North. But even such a nuclear, you also for uncle. Not an answer for uncle. Such no, even such you also for uncle. And an answer uncle. Ah, more pradiantia, one pension, one pen. And I'm going to get you know for Canyon Susa. No more, but Obiri Boahen, no Obiri Boahen. I'm coming, please. We are learning, yes, dear. So even in Western North, so she do cry as a section for Mupai. Now, Sena called Bonsai for so woman, yes, Santasa for Bonsai for me, yes, Santasa for Titi Bonsai, yes, Santasa for. When the people of Session wanted to fight the Ivorians, and now Omobasra Santase phone, Ombasra the Dana Santana, not the Santase phone of Mao, and Uncle Queen. Etina Bonsai, Ecosi Quasu, no Quasu, Bonsai, Bonsum Quantanino. Historically, yes, Nina Sashi, you also mind us, but historically, no, after the war, and a Santase phone Faho. Menya magician me person me pehu. Even say you. No. What's enough? That yes you from sonko. That yes you from ko. So does it make sense to say anwea so manhene wo de ne kɔhye yo so manhene ase ene dade ana dade so manhene wo de ne be hye yo so manhene ana yo so man does it make sense? Does it make sense? Adwuma ana di mre kakra be presua de no nti na ha wana mama nti mun si western region ahantafo nko ena wasafo nko ena nsemafo nko. There are nothing in common, just that they are in the western region. Just that they are in the western region. So you can say, na ye western region, ye nyina ye baako na ufi western region. I mean, how can you bring all the paramount stools in western region under one paramount stool? Does it make sense? Does it make sense? This is central region. Asen apemanim, asen atandansofo yi bebre ya dansefo. So asen apemanim has nothing in common of asen attendanso. Nso tie omudiri ni o asen apemanim, asen attendanso. So and then you have the asen for no. Then ubanya gomwa for so in central region. The Gomwa people are different from the Asen, but they are in the central region. So does it make sense that Asen attendance so Asen apimeni there bibia as a Gomwani kwambia so support? Does it make sense? Some fantinino say Asen and Gomwa for in our more central region as a biakoso. Does it make sense? Mama Western region, the hunter person is different from the Nzema. The Nzema is different from the Ori. They are different people with different background, with different history, with different knowledge, with different paramounts too, but they are all in the Western region. They are all in the Western region. Yamura Eastern. The Achim Abuakwa, Eastern region. Achim Kotoku, Eastern region. Achim Bosome, Eastern region. Achim Tre. Different background. Different. Achim Kotoku, Achim Abuakwa, Achim Bosome. The Achim Abuakwa ni nubeka jesa so openi nuya pa. Enye Kotoku ni Bosome nina. Ni nuya ne eteso ni offenso. And therefore, Sachim Kotoku Bibia, as Achim Buakwani no, Kwambia so on support no, and I'm on support no. I mean, does it make sense? Does it make sense? Even the Achim Buakwani no, no, all the Nimiane Ekoso, all the Nimiane offense no. Achima Buakwa was established in 1365. The first chief of Achima Buakwa, 1365 to 1390. 1365 to 1390. So Achima Buakwa was in existence for more than about 300 years before Asante Eba. Asante Eba. One suya bako sem siya. Ubada one suya bako sem winya. Sa Achima Buakwa peso ye bibibia. As an offense, and a just one support no. How? I mean, does it make sense? Huh? So in Eastern region, then you have even that chimney, then you have the Kwaus. So Achim Buakwani, Achim Kotoku, Achim Bosomeno, Onunko, me and son of Bianco. Ma kwa no ye ka kwa usa instead be duty kwa kura de na ehu, they are under one paramountcy. Wɔn de no kura na ehu pa one paramountcy kwa woman ba. Benkuro no bia woni ofiri. Kwa no sabuni mu a. Kwa Obofo no wɔn yɛ sumigya. Obo ɔyɛ sumigya. Obohene wu a asumigya nkwa enye yi. So obohene wu a asumigya betima akɔpre. Sɛ ɔde ba beto ne pato so. Obohene wu a ɛyɛ asumigya. Wantimi nya obohene ye, even though Obo is under the Kwawu paramountcy. Wantimi nya ye abrachief monarchs no won fa asumigya enhyase. Abetifi nyame mfasa ma abetifi wu a kuma wu ni bompata. Nyame mfasa ma na abetifi wu a Obo asumigya entimi nkokasa me beje because abetifi no anya bompata ne kuma wu fodia. So even kwawu region baako paramount chief baako pe enso nkro no bia woni ofri bia no ofri bia woni ofri and you don't hear people fighting over this. What is a kwafo no abetifi ne obofo bedi ntoko aginem say na wo nte ya dia they under one paramount. I understand the Eastern region. You have the Krobos. Krobono ya mienu. Bia dianko. Obia background. Obia when you're free. Obia no. Obia anko. Then you have the Eastern region where we are equipping for. Equipping for no. Omuna 17 nkonyanu dun song. Nkonyanu dun song. No masane da abutachi accord no 1733 enti ya sha nka abeka se kropon ka ho uya kropon frimu a baba ka no awkugwa lata wamkra no unhuni sa no so wonim ga na abakosem no wompensua wompentie wompenhwemu wompem abenchechi mu a then you exhibit your ignorance. I don't think I will say with apologies. No. Because if it's not ignorance, I don't see how people should be quarreling and talking and chatting and chattering over some of these things. In Krona, you remember in Krano. Teshi ninko, Nungwa ninko, Osun ninko, La ninko. Osudoku ninko. Osudoku nyambi pa ben wa ubiosu. So you cannot say nungwa manche sabe madam for no. Nungwa manche na mempangu. Say nungwa manche sabe okwa ne krachia. Madam for no. Me paracho se nyame kia no. Wa friends are with the paracho. You can say you have to stop mu otachi. Because nungwa manche kona kura ekwa. No. You don't do that. So you need to come to me no aka can so nungwa manche kwa kura sabe anatashi manche okwa kura bere baba to stone na mo store wo su me so yaba to me die mona mere daddy it is knowledge in history. It is if you don't have knowledge in history, if you don't have the common sense, if you don't read a lot, you'll be making a lot of mistakes and you'll be exhibiting your ignorance and your naivety. Maybe is still region. Maybe a po. You enter Volta region. Regional Volta. Regional Volta. Regional Volta region. 100 paramount tools. 100. Tafleni nunko. Ena gaveni nunko. Ena venodi nunko. What is a Volta region where Kontoko Hosada? What is a Tefle? What is a Gave? What is a saying? Anwolo. What is a anwolo? Any agave. What is Omukuntokwada? They are in the Volta region. Sokode Tafle, what is Omukuntokwada? What is Obikaseti Obida? Because they know the history. Say Wenko. One man can only assume the Anglos. In future, I will tell you the history of one Anglo Hinibia. I'm going to have the Banuko Tupum. Or much the Nico Tupum. 1 Nico Tupum, 3 days later, or by Obana or crocodile. No blow much in the Nico Tupumo. Our guys say John and Kwana, Oko Bonsu, Yamu 3 days. And when I have that history, I'm sure I had enough the topum. I'm the topum. 3 days later, I'm going to Ponano, a month for a year on we are not or to then Chamsonova. What is a Gaveni and Woloni Akuntoka? What is your because at you? 100 voter region, 100 paramancies, 100 ha, beer on background ha. Voter region Cassia, Enru Bono region. Voter region Cassia, Enru Easton. I don't think the voter region Cassia a better number half. I don't think so. And so 100 ha. But one thing, sir. Someone for no, Eba Manshia. Somebody will be insulting the Angola chief, sir. I don't think I will come Manshia. Because the Angolans have been trading with Manshia for so many years. 1800, the Angolans were supplying ammunition to the Ashantis. What the problem is? Let me say, in 2010, Okwa Bisine na Bisimfo to Thomas Aseton, New Doma, Kotokru, Yahima, Chra. I me Obiri Boahen. And I don't think, sir, the elders of the Dormaahene too, that can be beat Tiamet. One can be beat Tiamet that. So why are you the TikToker trying to make unnecessary noise? Obiwa America, the political, or from us by I am the Miawomo, Ubiawomo, now ha, ya petty mon, a political Michao. Then there's another person in America, also the shepherd. Michao, the picture dependent be brave. No. So, you see that, what do you mean when you actually? Let's Maria Central, let's enter Savannah region. Savannah region, Lord, no, my, almost say the Yabonra is the permanent president of the Savannah region. Permanent president. Permanent president. To say yes, we about the tin time. Yabonra on a permanent president. But you know, so one can obey mistake. In the Savannah region, and you're going to form Kwan, there was Savannah region. More for Savannah region. More for Savannah region. Bamboy, you're going to for Tasoma, Carpenter, Jama. I'm on the going to for. One more. But what is that? One more going to for. Tampuma for or Tampuma or Savannah. Braga for Savannah. What is our moko? What is our video piatem? What is our busy or control? What is that? Say Gonja. Yabongra say can be arsenal as a semi control the most. What will be that? What will be that? What is a crutching in Papa Bia making that argument, Sada? So when I come here and I do my program and you are not prepared to listen, I believe some here will say Nipa have you. They say when I hit more than 10,000. I'm not afraid you epe nimdia pao. Maminko Northeast. The Nairi is the permanent president Northeast. But the fact that the Nairi is the permanent president forever and ever. And just a mumpusi from one Northeast. konkomafo bi mobafo. What is Obi Kasa? What is Obi Kuntokwa? What is Obi Kasa? Mamu bi mobile se konkomo opia nyai na hene a oso no ba bi ni bia mra na yirase. What is that? Because they know the history and they learn and they appreciate history and they appreciate the significance of history. So you don't find that problem over there. Then you go to the Upper East. You have the Kusasis. You have the Busangas. You have the Mamprusis. And you have the lobbies crowd Gonja more. But what is even Gonja for? No, but why is it not self-inflicted? What are people not prepared to? Mama Manta Mina. Then let's go to the Upper West. Upper West, you have the Wala. You have the Dagati. You have the Sisala. You get Lobby. Ubenya Mamprusifu. But no, Obianga say, as a beer, Jabashan in the back one say, Bia won't go free. Obia when you're So why do you insult me? Some even raise it to the level of politics. Anti-Fokra, Benyam vote to be. Now, no, yet to obey. Oko Bono original. But Bia and this will vote to Pam Kurakas, pa, and this will vote. A billion the baby. The baby. The MPP has never won since 1992. MPP has never won in Dibaby Town. MPP has never won in Dibaby Town. Ochirane na otwemienu. Dibaby man hene wa mesha wa asante hene ho. Obrempo. Dibaby. The MPP has never won in Dibaby Town since 1992. So wo ya no politics a. Now we actually say ahemfo no bia wo NDC. Ahemfo no so bia wo MPP a. Na saa ne dynamics ne te a. Ente sa. Ochirane na otwemienu. Dibaby hene abehwa wo asante hene a. Otufo ama ya ye no brempo. Na no so e. Ano so e. So we should emancipate ourselves from mental slavery. People should emancipate themselves from mental slavery. I've done a good number of cases. Me ye cases ma himfo bebre. And read Ashanti history. Me keke see anymore. I'm very much impressed. I mean, can't say me impressed about the history of any group of people. Me can't say. But I'm saying that I'm highly impressed about Ashanti history by virtue of the fact that in 1699, 1700, I am for me share do a mother. No mutimi, one say at the young time. Yet the young time, and no bia konya, would mo konya yina, yet the shanipa bakunsem. Confornoche, young one, my dear, confornoche, young one, my dear, I didn't be say, Asante, Unabaya Asante. And since 1699 till today, they have respected that fact. And by the time Ken dropping wanted to break away, I knew ye. What was a moon about someone? And your mom called new dropping. I had done a new dropping by. Children have wanted to break away from the Ashanti hegemon. I'm saying, Heneha. That was in 18 something. I don't know, almost 200 years dropping person or come say a heneha. And I'm not dropping for no call, a chima boqua. A chima boqua for no, my call, cook phobia, baby, a betting. No be abacosum. And you read Wamabacosum, you impress. Confornochi, coming, Sakabana. Confornochi Casayana, already a basin in some. The party paniating Muabe. Are you not worried? Are you not impressed? And no. That's only Panachi, no money. None money, no money, no money, Ora Obiri Boahen nkamba sam miawano nkam no, doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. No, me that was in 1365 na Chima Buakwa Hene. First Achima Buakwa. So Achima Buakwa had been in existence for more than ansana 1699. Yan 1365 mamunima kontano. 1699 or 1695 Tifri 1365 Tifri now do the calculations. But what is Achima Buakwa for Kasa? And now you'll be impressed. Only that if you don't get the chance to read and learn the Ashanti history, you will not be marveled about their history. You will not be marveled. When you get the chance, you read and you learn and you'll be marveled. Say, hey, I'm going for the Virginia. Well, my back was something on my a boy general so. A boy general so. Last year, 2024, by the close of the year, now tourist Abamenshia official figure was around 150,000 human beings. 150 official record. Official. Menka unofficial, menka official. Baba kotribedi. So if I sit here, it's like I'm one of the America said, "Wamde hinena two sum 3 days over not tobe sasalia na tasali over not dan chamso." Are you not impressed? Into kana you unka say ni manu ko pa ngono amlofo baba ko se mun kana. Ye nkrofa ba ko se mun ete. Unko pe bin kana. The Asaman Kese people, woman and animal kwa no mu tware nsuo no a edru ba bi na se atamfo ba wo mo ye ya na nsuo no mu ate. Are you not impressed? The Komo people, woman ku wo no ai achima buakwa wo mo kofa ofori kuma nde ma akuapemfo no a wo mo ne akuapemfo akwamfo no ko a womu pam womu no womu kono akwamufo no duru baabi na ya de no womu atamfo no ba no akwamufo ho na womu hu kokote no ba wankwachi womu ye nyankomade na kokote no ekọ no bedi nachi kokote no di betware nsuo no baabi a nsuo no emu no kokote no di womu tware santi na abakosam abesi se akwamfo no benwe nam kokote enyo wani nya ho wompensua wompenti dwaben foi wamkoto abekwaye abepe baabi atena pramire wote se ka bekwaye pramire a wote ase wapahu wapati wapahwe wompemhu wompentie wompensua oka bekwaye pramire a wapahwe na everyone ya nyina bonofo ana aso when you say bono you mean what dey na tell me Yibako, because your ignorance no generalize all schools in the Bono region as one. It's your ignorance. Because it's your ignorance no pe hu a. Nka ba hu se kato kura ye nsuatra fo dia. Kato ye nsuatra fo dia. Abankura dia won ko kire free nsuatra fo say ye be ye kato ka kura no bi o ye friend kato hene rebo kura no a. Kato ye nsuatra for dia. So if I sit here, na nka se kato asase no na ye nsuatra for dia. Nsuatra ni ani matam. Brekum ni ani matam. But she knows the history. I say I'm pretending you're better than sexual. No, but what I know their own pension. Huh? When I said that menje for free so na buy, na menje obi antimun kelebu menje for say menje nobody has challenged it. Me catch us o kodom pofia. Wo mo na bi menen fam. na dua bi fifiri ye me wie ya na obi ase ya mpa dua no wo ho bra besen yam fa ko dua. And the history is that dua no ho ne da dua ya dua me no ka na ye 2nd March 2025 dua no ho. I do a lot of studies, I do a lot of research. I'm on for Boami. I'm on for Boami. Mana, make sure say, no so mama obi. Obi the beto platforms so. Ghana Bar Association, Bono region platforms. Say Ashantis want to new colonize Bono. Omoje, Omansasi. Say hapa. No, for platforms so now they are saying nipa odi otu. Maybe for the unenlightened. I mean, the Ashanti war against, let me start with Mwenchi, against Ramanjitiano in the early 18th century. Na eye, better Mwenchi fuaye, chimye, ene akunya. And after Konfanochi diano, Asante sino ye say, mabia nyensi kekwa kofi. So the Ashantis fought Mwenchi. Now, you hardly hear of the Ashanti versus Mwenchi war because Asante from Koya wedding kunima bebaye, ba dia chin be man nipa ni nyina koye. Because dan no, nso toye magrada dwaye wo Kumasi ase. Nuye bebree wo manhia sa de nyina agrada asi. Ti a tie won koye consultation no say esramanje dua na mode na ba no, oye bosom bi ba. Mo ba nko. Ashantis against the Bromanson. Once again, I'm giving Ghanaians tutorials. It is never correct that Ashanti Techiman war. Historians want to just, as it were, no, or more simplify in India. And kaya Ashanti Bromanson war. Ashanti Bromanson war. That was the Opokuwara war. Ashanti Bromanson war. And also so. Eye bafu pim na edin konkonsa okoha no be maniska kokko safa koma asantefo a na bafu pim akosesa no de atudura bra asantefo nti be ka chese ansa no chese an na bafu pim na ko ka kire bono manson fo nse woni mi nti asantefo agidin kese woni be kwanfo otu ko hihye fam. So it wasn't a question of asantefo ekope good for the education of that person. Now, the Ashanti Adinkra War, 2 wars were fought. The Abukofi War, the Adinkra War. The last one was 1880. Adinkra also had established in the kingdom Kasiapa German. Now Adinkra so very why we Sikega. Then the Ashantis felt that look, young will be a Sikega. So in all these wars, now Ashantis fought. Fakes, yes, I'm the proud gold discovery. So it is probably false to say Ashantis waged those wars because of gold deposit. Now, gold was as a Yapanadia. Cratchily, war can assassin me. Cratchily, war can assassin me. So gold. Asante for gold. No, they waged war against some of the Bono lands. Why Cratchily? Cratchily, power, mamma, do I could come with your bed. Wa wo kasas me ati wadwene sika kokko wa asase asia anya abane dia and I say so I want to give that person, that lawyer, education. Around 1720, 1730, Ashantis, no, that wasn't 1730, I think 1710. Ashanti devised their modern day flag. Ashanti for flag na wo ho no. Ashanti for flag na nya kotokwa. Anya kotokwa. Kotokwa no de ba wo mu after teacher kwesi. Kuma ate Ashanti kotokwa in 1935. In 1710, I know wo your flag no. Tell me kai wa Ashanti flag ni bi asisi America yi hwe. Se bi border nso hwe. South car musu no wo drive wa hwe. Se woni ebi wo mobile phone so hwe. Omo flag no obehu black tuntum. Omo flag no obehu green mono. Omo flag no obehu gold akoko srade. No flag no obehu emblem ebi ete say crest. In 1710 no start here all the say no kan ni patuntum a black no me hye kwaye brentuom kwaye mutu brentuom green na mete sika kokoso ni patuntum a black me hye kwaye brentuom green na mete sika kokoso yellow. That is the Ashanti flag. Crest no so no. Crest na damunu. Ora menna minyi da bia mada kwamfu ase. Da biara mada kwamfu ase. Na o say to the first oba bedi akonya no na kwamfu no e de sa crest no na you good better man. So anytime you see that crest no akira say Ashanti for akira say da biara mre biara da bada kwamfu ase. If he said I'm not the crest no Emma was it. So from 1710 already patuntuma meti kwa ebrentuo mu a meti sika kokoso. Eti papa na wo ye say na oye ni TikTok oye na you. And that man is also known to be a historian. Na ye mu pa say ono o kan sa asem. Mining, mining by 1922. Mining was going on in Ashanti region. So, who person who can be bibi? Actually, binu. No more fast Ashanti for who abufu. But is it fair? Is it reasonable? Is it proper? Is it acceptable? Is it permissible? Nti sa who can say asem no. Me Obiri Boahen so a. Me krom ya domase number 1. Me nya domase number 2 kura o number 2 no na ya Ashanti for me no. Me nka say ne wo kan ye no kora. Ibi we ye adwuma. Oh, you are distorting history. You are distorting facts. Nasa wo kan o se me so me nka say ya we eye adwuma. We sabe me ni bi atem we eye adwuma. We eye adwuma. And you know, when you're talking of the region, Japekrum Asante, Berekum Asante, Bana Asante, those places you mentioned now, Asante. So problem is a Paviram for Ben Waji, Ura, a friend Paviram for. It exposes your ignorance. Catching your Western woman. You see, emancipate yourself from mental slavery. I call it mental slavery. And you know, in that submission, Obiri Boahen, a team for the Bema, and the Akoko to Obiri Boahen. Once again, let me educate you. As a lawyer, I started handling cases for the Asante Mine and the Golden Stool. Before Otumfuo Osei to the second was installed in 1999. 1999. I think it was in April. 5th April also. 1999. Na my cases. 1992, 1993, I was handling cases for Asante Mine and the Little Otumfuo. They recognize my work. They recognize my work, and they've been recognizing my work Send you be recognizing a wealth. So that impression should not be. So please, 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 please. We need to move ahead. The country must move forward. Munya is unnecessary. Catch for Munkasa may own some way I catch for. And rubber for Munkasa some rubber for. One Mabacosa, Munkasa may own some Mabacosa. Let's do that, you know. Controversy number one. Danger for woman and anon by and tapping Musa about 1606. So, automatic number one was in existence for almost about 100 years and son of Santaman ever. The paramount chief of automatic number one, Nepalese, no automatic number one. Fear our team is your automatic number two. Come, one more to one moon, come, Mumra. And you get good education. Mumra Domase. Mumra Domase. The number one people will give you good education. The number two people will give you education. Number two, Henaba Akunya friend we are penny. Or the number two Akunya, or Sansu Bedi Bantamakunya. Something I call Bantama on my street to be the area penny street. Obedi Bantamakunya. No man or foreseeable some train. It could be number two, Domasi number. And the Domasi number two, Betty Macan of Bantama Street, Betty Macan Bosom Train, Bantamas two, Bosom Trains two. Go to Domasi. You know this, you learn this, you have education. Apa. And so, Persian say, Ademawana. And now because you've skilled your mind, you don't want to learn, you don't want to hear, you don't want to talk about it. So because the brekum here as a for there, it doesn't mean sir. Now so for no echo jama wona beba ne brekum potem obi ni pani ho. Oba me na me brekum as a corre the dia bon ko wona beba no. Na biadane na ni party biadane. Ne biadane na ni party ho. Sena ni party ho. So if you don't come to us, now you are making a big mistake. But I say, baby, Oko Pankasi say, ya Eastern Regional. Paramount too, no. Omobato, Koto Pankasa for no. Koto Tronai, Koto Pankasa, Koto a Yiribi. Koto Munina, and so the Paramount too, no. A for their. Asante for no, I want to choir, dance for now, before I had to choir. So, what is somebody's problem? And lastly, and more importantly, I've been doing a good number of cases for the Asante. Yes, I've been doing a good number of cases for so many chiefs, so many kings. Yes, I am proud of that track record. In 2018, Obi Samai Yana. The present Yana, or Samai Yabongra, the late Yabongra, or Samai Nayiri, no Samai Otumfo or say to the second. Kumasi, High Court, 7. This is my last submission. Or Samani Otumfo say to the second. In Nayiri, the late Yabongra, and the current Yana. Mena me a case in my home. I represented 4 kings. I represented the 4 kings. Nayiri, Yabongra, Yana, and I represented them. 4 kings. Maybe don't pass a better no. When pass a macassa or me a kings. Mura maka. I say AI or share AI and Google. They don't describe kings. And I'm saying, now open definition of a king. AI and Google na debemawana. The definition of a king in the European context may not be the same as the definition of a king in the African context. What I say may not be the same in the African context. Please. More can Obiri Boahen. I don't have any problem with any chief. I respect every chief. I respect every king. I respect every individual. Dormaahene and Obiri Boahen only relationship as far back as the 1980s. 80s. So please, many will be on top, many will be an intokwa. But I'll continue to say the truth. I'm not probably better now. I can't ye. Will be a CPP near mechanic bufu. They will be food. Miss me, Phoebe. I'm just, as I'm talking to you now, say, so what should ni papa air watching me and yes, I'm getting Nipa air watching me. In fact, I'm even told said now, Nipa air watching me. I saw for Cassia Mensa with Taban and Duncan William Corano. Woman, enkita nipa sa to just this program. Babibia. No crana mekan. So please stop that na akwabina brofo kwatwere brofo na wasi niti asese. Obiri Boahen fraud. Me na na Dormaahene. Me no wasase mama. Me ne waya ma me wasase no. Papa waya ma me no. I'm a seasoned lawyer. I'm a responsible lawyer. I don't go out and be talking like that. Papa waya mami. And I will Papa waya mami. Uni no so fidiesi. Hello guys, hello guys. Please don't go there. Don't go there. People are inviting me. Look, and I have a lot of support. My information is that 2025 year, I think it's in New York and Ohio. I will be attending the Asantemanko, New York, Asantemanko, Ohio. Who am I inviting me? Asantemanko, New York, Asantemanko, Ohio. So I've told them, say, yeah, minti kwanin channel. Yeah, way. That is a memory that na kwashira ni ayewi. Come on. They are doing it. Nyama yeah. This year I'll go. Asantemanko. Last year, Abrunfo in Hamburg. They invited me. Last 4 years, Abrunfo in France, Paris. They invited me. I honored it. Who problem is it? The recognition I mean and society muno. And I yana when you bre gusutia. So that lawyer who also felt say gold no was I say a lawyer, please talk like a lawyer. Me no other positive ya abanadia. Me no other positive ya abanadia. So talk like a lawyer. If there's any chief to sign for the listener, it is the paramount chief. So talk like a lawyer. Please don't a lawyer ni someone okay. Lawyer you. Na anyway, madam was and no, we would continue with our education. This time me no want to me Saturdays. Na ma no mediano on Sundays. Different topics altogether. Keep monitoring, keep watching, keep hearing, analyzing. Then me can't say na want to translate and tell you. Just a whole record na wutie the factual issues are like I was talking about Upper West, you go there, the Walla people are there, the Sisala people are there, the Nagati are there, the Lobi. I mean there. So it's one region. You cannot say that the Sisala people should come under the Walla. No. Because even in the Bro region, no, some point na fana ni ne kasa no. Nko. Ana me so me media nko. Ana banani no, the pofiefo no, wo mo no ye gonjafo, be de nko. Ana dokochina for no so ye mofo, be de nko be ebene. Even the whole brewery. And the person hasn't taken the pains to know say even in the Bro region no, san kasa no kra mpo no. Region back open region. Kasa no. Sa na okwa region a. Kroboni de nko. Adanse Kroboni wane de kwawuni ni we de ne yepe. But no, there's a difference. No, so you go to the northern region, the Nanumba and the Dagomba, they are there, they are brothers. Nanumba, Dagomba, Nanaba Kuma. And so Konkoma Fu, So you cannot say that. As I said, Nyoka Konkoma Kasano, Onyai, no Omeya the Gumba for the but we can do that. Catching Papa Bia doesn't make that argument. Catching Papa Bia, you don't need to make that argument. Just watch, monitor, listen now. You must be educated on these things. They know how. Sana here. So please, no, Obiri Boahen, yeah, no, son. Means, son, you are not comfortable with the education I'm giving to people. But I'll continue to give the education. I will continue to give education. You are not comfortable, but a lot of people are comfortable. I don't think I've been to a month from me this year. I'm going to Ohio, I'm going to New York as a Mine Association. I'm going. And is it not with pride that I am not from the region? And so when they invite me, many, and you're there. Well, I could see our mobile. I'll be invited. I've been invited. I consider you invited me. Well, they are one young one, the manager who I am proud of the recognition given to me. And it's not only Ashanti, all over. The Bugum Festival, Menamfu the Gomba Phobia said this year, and said, Baby, I'll go. Mako. Madam Wase.